Hi, it's Kian. Today we're doing something a bit different. I'm gonna yap. Well, that's what I always do, but this video is dedicated to yappin. Since we're in the ooky spooky season, I wanted to share with you all oddly specific things that scared me as a kid. Now, some of these things you might not even think of being scary, but I was different, I guess. She's not like the other girls. So grab a slice of the pepperoni pizza and let's get into it. I'm gonna start with, I guess, conventional scary things, like typical scary things that, make sense for a kid to be scared of. But it will get more and more absurd as we go on. So the first thing that I was really scared of was black and white media, be it photos, movie, or animation. The furthest back memory that I can recall with this was the TV aired a black and white cartoon. It might have been Mickey Mouse or something. And I remember crying and screaming when I saw it. I think I asked my mom to switch the channel. And since that, I became scared of black and white medias. There were pictures of like historical figures in textbooks, right? And those always creeped me out. And like those creepy pictures that were everywhere online didn't help at all. There's this one picture, it was not black and white, but it's still old. It's like a girl at the park or something, and you can see like an astronaut figure behind her, and that one really creeped me the fuck out. That picture genuinely kept me up at night, and I don't know why. I read about it recently, and people were saying that it was probably just her mother, and yeah, looking at it now, that's her mother from the back, like that's her hair, and she's wearing a dress. The picture is just overexposed, but I didn't know it back then. I wish I did, because I lost sleep over it. Speaking of old pictures, I was terrified of old pictures of tornadoes. I had a phase when I was obsessed with like natural disasters, and I remember googling scary tornado pictures and just scaring myself. The black and white ones are especially terrifying. They just look like creatures or something. Though nothing can hold a candle to what is known as the dead man walking tornado. Oh, this one still creeps me out, to be honest. It's known as the Gerald tornado, and it's a multi-vortex tornado, which means that it can form more than one spiral. And these tornado spirals just happen to form resembling the shape of legs walking, and it's eerie to look at. Even the pictures that don't have the walking shape are creepy as fuck. I remember one time my science teacher showed us pictures of tornadoes, and she said, "Be grateful that we live in an area of the world where tornadoes are rare." And looking at this, yes, I sure am grateful. She also loved to show us those videos of like planets zooming out from like Earth to our solar system to the endless and endless bound of the galaxy. And every time after the video ends, she would say, "Look how huge the galaxy is. You are so small and are practically nothing." Yes, thank you for giving me existential dread at the age of 11. Like I would lay on my bed and ponder, wow, the world is endless and I am just a small fraction of it. I am so insignificant. And then my mom would call for dinner and we watch telenovelas after, and I forget everything. That's normal. A kid's first time being aware of the fact of existence. How about you all? When was the first time you became aware that you exist? Let me know in the comments. Actually, what's more odd is that I also experienced a secondhand existential dread for poo. Poo, the bean thing, or is it pow? I don't know how to say it. I remember I was playing the game and I thought, this thing doesn't even do anything on its own. I have to feed it, make it sleep. I even have to play games for it. Like it doesn't do anything on its own. And what a sad existence. One odd thing that I was scared of was any historical event that is called an incident. That doesn't make any sense at all. How am I supposed to explain this? I'm just gonna give an example. The Gulf of Tonkin incident. Like that. Like any historical event that's called something incident. This is so stupid, but it creeped me out for some reason. And it still does, to be honest. When a YouTuber mentioned this something incident and they don't explain what it is, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck happened there? And then I look it up and it's just countries fighting. which is morbid, but I wouldn't say that it's creepy. I think it's just the word incident that sticks out to me for some reason. I saw this video that's called the Fayette Mall incident, and they put that in the thumbnail, and I was like, what on earth happened on that mall, and what the is that thing? I don't know, it's stupid, but the word incident creeped me out, and it still does to this day. Okay, I know I'm talking about childhood stuff here, but I just want to share a very specific thing that creeps me out recently, and it's this meme.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
You know, it's a popular meme or whatever, but a YouTuber called Zelcher Production pointed out that nobody really knows the origin of this meme. He listed some notable examples, but apparently none of those are the exact same as the meme. So, what is the original? Like, where did it come from? This made me lose my mind for some reason. The fact that this audio is so popular, yet no one knows where it's from, is crazy. Internet users can find a person based on just a few photos, and this is unknown. Please, I need answers. Trigger warning for self-exit for this next one. It's a popular theory, but I still want to mention it. It's the Munchkin and Wizard of Oz self-exiting thing. That scared me to death. Like, those pictures were hard to look at. But now, girl, what do you mean an extra himself to death and no one noticed while filming? It even made it to editing and was released and no one even noticed until years later. Like, come on now. It's fake, it was edited in, but still kept me up at night when I discovered about it. Alright, so this final one is truly absurd. It's been foreshadowed in the thumbnail and speed paint in the background. So I was a Thomas the Tank Engine fan. I actually still am a bit. Like, I watch a few Thomas YouTubers and I still keep the toys. But back then I was a more active fan. And I was never scared of the model trains, but what creeped me out back then was the fandom wikia. Specifically the goofs section. Reading the production errors and goofs of the show scared the shit out of me. Especially the ones where it's like a hand can be seen pushing Thomas or a pencil can be seen in the background. Like, I lost sleep over shit like that. But I love reading them. It scared me so bad, but I kept reading them. I don't know why I was scared. They're just production errors. The hand that pushed Thomas is not going to appear at night and touch you or anything. What is there to be scared about? The pencil in the background is going to eat you alive? The only reasoning that I can think of is maybe finding out about those errors broke the immersion of the show, especially for a kid. I genuinely don't know. It's so stupid, but yeah, do you have any like specific fears as a kid? I love reading this topic. Like, some people were scared of like DVD logos when they were kids. I mean, the MGM lion did creep me out a bit. But yeah, feel free to share your stories in the comments. Oh, and thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I am so thankful that you all want to watch my videos and subscribe and even leaving nice comments. I appreciate all of you, truly. Let me know what we should do to celebrate. I'm thinking of doing a video where I draw your OCs. If you're interested in that idea, let me know what platform is the easiest for you to submit a drawing, Instagram or email, or you want to send me a letter by a pigeon, let me know. Or if you have other ideas too, let me know as well. I'm gonna discuss about it more in my community posts. So if you're interested in participating, please tune in to the community posts. But yeah, thank you again for 1,000 subscribers. And if you have been watching up until this point, thank you, and I'll see you next time.